Welcome to Talking Junk. Welcome to Talking Junk. Welcome to Talking Junk. Welcome to Talking Junk.
Welcome to Talking Junk. It's Friday night. We back at it with my man Talon. How's everything going tonight, Talon?
We're doing all right, man. We were a little sleepy today. I ain't gonna lie, but we're here. We're present. We're excited. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I just want to let all the pothead junkers out there know that Mike Pachan, he had a family emergency, so he won't be joining us tonight. But in the theme of Mikes, we got Money Mike coming on tonight from the Street Perfectionz Auto Club out in Long Island. We're going to get into that in a second, but before we get into that, let me let you guys know that tonight we are sponsored by Sugar Works Distillery out in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. This Saturday that passed, when we had Sugar the Shop on, we tasted the toasted coconut rum. Tomorrow night, when we talk to you guys about John Metheny or Metheny, whatever the hell his fat ass name was, is the spice flavored rum. So we're gonna preview that tomorrow for you guys.
Might be good with some tea.
If you're in the Florida area, get over to New Smyrna, go for the live tasting. If not, get on the website, get those orders in. They're one of the few local distilleries that sells their stuff online, so definitely support them. It's a great product. So far, so good. The toasted coconut rum, I can give the Talking Junk seal of approval. Well, more like the break room, because we don't drink on Talking Junk. I'm not drinking nothing tonight, so we're leaving that. But without further ado, let's bring on Street Perfectionz. Prez, Money Mike.
Feels good, brother. How you doing, man?
How's everything? Thank you for coming on. And we know Miss China. She got her hands in everything.
Welcome to the show, Mike.
What was your name? I'm sorry.
Will.
What's going on, Will? How's everything?
What's up, man?
Thank you for being on the show with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure. Shut up. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves before we ask about the Auto Club?
Well, we do a lot of car shows. We give back to the community. We do a lot of homeless stuff. We do shelters that the kids need toys or whatever. We give back to them. It's not about the cars all the time. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's about giving back. And the best feeling is that when these kids get these presents or whatever it is, they happy, man. They are happy. Happy campers, bro.
Yeah, but I've seen some of your videos. How did you start the Auto Club?
Well, I've been in this for a little minute now and other clubs. I just didn't like the movement, how they were moving, and how, like you say, talking junk all the time. I'm not with that. I'm getting too old for that. So I started my own.
You had to get away from the bullshit.
Yeah, man. It's not about that, man. Let's just go rise up to the top, man.
Tyler?
That's pretty awesome. So, how long have you actually been with your club specifically? How long have you been within the community and helping out and growing?
We're going on 2 years.
Okay.
My own club, yes.
Okay. So what type of stuff do you guys do in your community specifically, since that seems to be a big part of what you guys do?
What do we do what?
In your community, like what specifically kind of things have you done in your, you mentioned toy drives. What other things can you do? Or have you done?
We give back to the homeless. You know what I'm saying? We give out clothes, you name it, coats, jackets, shoes, everything that they can wear for kids. I get involved with a lot of MC clubs, nomad clubs, other car clubs, and they just donate, and we just go out there and do it, man.
So not last year, but the year before, we did back to school where they handed out backpacks, school supplies, and everything for the kids. In July, we did a homeless, give back to the homeless. We served food. Again, we handed out clothes, toilet paper, masks, hand sanitizer, all types of that. And the last 2 years, we did the Christmas at the shelter where we handed out toys. Santa was there and everything. And then the leftover toys we bring to the local hospital, and they give it to the kids there that are in the hospital for the holidays, unfortunately.
That's real nice.
So
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
yeah.
Now you guys you collaborate with other motorcycle clubs and auto clubs around the area. How many different people have you collabed with so far?
Many clubs. Like now, since it's been winter and everything, I'm getting invited. People that I don't even know. You know, clubs that have been out for 24 years. I was just called in to join them on this Easter thing, which that was amazing to me because for a club that been out for 24 years to private text me, for me that was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? And
feel free to name drop.
Let's make it happen. You know what I mean?
So what are you guys gonna do for Easter?
Well, we're gonna gather up a lot of candy, a lot of stuff, bags, and just go out there with the rest of the crews. Just give it out to the needy.
Right. So this particular event is East New York's finest. They're doing their first annual Easter basket giveaway, and they invited us to collab with them. There's about 6 other car clubs and motorcycle clubs doing it together. And this particular event that's on the screen is not our event. This is an event we were asked to collab with. But for instance, our toy drive that we did for Christmas, we had about 6 or 7 car clubs and motorcycle clubs actually come out to us. That doesn't include the maybe 20 or 30 others that contributed that just couldn't come due to COVID. So it's big.
That was going to be one of my next questions. Now, you guys, I seen you used to do a lot of, I don't want to say car meets because that's probably not the accurate term for it, but you guys used to get together, used to play music all the time, big gatherings. And now that COVID is happening, you guys can't get together like you used to. So how are you even fulfilling these needs of the community without being so reckless with the pandemic and everything?
Well, right now it's winter, so there's no music playing. So we're working on something now they invited me again to Jersey. And this is a big thing in Jersey. And I hear that they're going to celebrate my birthday too at the same time. And these are the guys I didn't even know. And they came to our event, you know what I mean, to show us love. And I was like, oh man, you know, this weekend is my birthday week. I said, you know, we got that. We're just gonna go out. So we're going to Edison, New Jersey.
Okay. Edison, New Jersey.
It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be motorcycles, trucks, cars, music, low rides, you name it, it's there.
Is that the farthest you guys have collabed so far?
No, we went to Virginia, we went to Baltimore. Yeah.
Hey, Ms. VP.
Hey, Ms. VP.
VP in the house. Hey, Jasmine.
So even during the pandemic, which is a little hard, we did have our first annual car show. Obviously, we had to keep distance.
How did that go?
Everyone had mat. It was great. It was amazing.
How did you space the cars out? Because 6 feet is not enough for a car. So was it more like 12 to 10 feet?
Well,
10 to
we
12?
didn't. It was every 2 spaces, so we had them kind
Every
of
2 parking
diagonally
spaces?
parked. Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a music battle. There was a car show battle. We sold food.
Music battle. How does that work?
So
How
we
much-
are.
Let me just show you a little something so you understand.
Okay. Oh
So
shit.
You see
this
that?
gets packed in his car, and when we
You see
get to
that?
our destination, it comes out and it goes on top of his
It goes
car.
on top of the car
Yeah.
across. That's not including what's already in the car.
He has no trunk space. There's no trunk space. Let me see.
Wow.
My bass speakers, just to show you, my bass speakers are the size of my rim, 18 inches. And there's 2.
Damn.
That goes to show you when this summer, it's going to be crazy, out
I
of
might be able
control.
to hear you out in Cali.
You blowing out car windows when you coming down the street.
Oh yeah,
Not
you gotta
yet.
roll them down.
Not yet.
That's the goal.
When that happens, then I know I'm good.
You look like you
But
good
yeah.
now.
We have a great time, though, man. We have a great time.
Here,
You
look
know,
at this. This is just an
and-
example, and that what he just showed you is an upgrade. So what I'm going to show you now is something that's older, like that's retired stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
All that on top of his car right there.
We do not own the rights to any music played on this episode.
All that right there.
That's just the one song?
So all this right here are what you see that he just had there. Well, what he showed you is an upgrade. This was the older stuff right here. And as you see, his trunk has to be open, otherwise he will blow out his windows. So it's pretty
That's crazy.
cool.
So how does a battle work then? So is it like 2 people with 2 different systems and you're trying to like battle the systems, or like
it's a lot of cars with a lot of systems.
oh,
Let's
okay.
say, okay, it's the rules are like this. I have 2 pairs of 18s. Let's say I got 6 boxes on top of my car. I'll battle somebody that could have 5 or 6 with 2 18s. They can't battle me with 2 21s. Which me, I'm not scared. I'm going at it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when I won this here, I don't know if you see that ribbon up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay, there was 2 cars. There was 2 cars battling me. They couldn't take me one, so they put both of their cars. They put all the music together to try to get on me. I burned half of my stuff, but I still won first prize.
Wow.
All right.
I took it home. It burned up, so what? It's already done. It's already fixed. And I'm not finished. There's more stuff here. As you can see, there's more stuff here. There's more boxes getting done. More amps over there. I don't know if you can see them or not. There's
So
more
you're getting ready to
boxes here.
vibrate Long Island.
No. Just a little bit. Not too much.
Just a little bit.
We coming
Am I
to
ready?
Connecticut. We coming to
I'm not in
Connecticut.
Connecticut no more. I'm not in
Florida.
Connecticut no more.
Oh no, but we was invited to go to Connecticut.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do up there?
Battle. Bring it home.
What we do best.
So what kind of
Who's
music
going
do you
out?
like to play specifically when you battle?
There's all types of music. We don't play just one thing. I mean, it's Spanish music because that's what screams out. But it's all kinds. You know what I mean? You play one of that one. I'm playing the same one, but a different record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if it's Dembo, then I'll play a Dembo. He's gonna play another one. He's gonna play another one. If he plays bachata, then I go with a bachata different one. You know what I mean? Something that could beat his sound. You know, like that.
Like you just heard, that
Alright.
was freestyle music. It was
Yeah.
a mix.
Mhm.
There's different.
It's a house
If
mix.
if there's a rap battle, then that's what's played. It's just whoever throws first is what the other person plays back. So just so it's compatible.
So Sunshine wants to know whereabouts in Connecticut you're gonna be.
We don't know yet. I know there's one in, I think, Hartford and one in Waterbury.
Oh
In
shit!
Waterbury,
No
Yeah.
kidding.
They're going out there, yeah.
you're gonna see a lot of weird people in Waterbury.
Oh, I know that. That's where you came from.
I ain't come from there. I lived there for a little while, but I ain't come from there.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Unfortunately, my kids came from there.
So Will is our road captain. Like there's about 18 of us now. We have a board of 8 now, right? There's 8 of us on the board.
Hey, yeah. I
Yeah.
started with 6.
So
My first.
Do y'all sit at a long table like Sons of Anarchy?
Yes, we do. No, we sit around a living room.
Okay.
It's too many of us to fit at a
Like
table.
Scarface?
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
We started with 6, and those same 6 were with me at the old club that we had to close that down, and so I just kept fighting to get my stuff done, and yeah, so now up to 18, 17, 18 already, so
Right. So Will's
And
our
still
road
more
captain.
coming.
Wherever we go, he leads the way.
Yeah, I'm Will,
All right.
or you could call Willem, which I also go by Will I
Yeah,
am.
I am.
So
Will I am.
yeah, I've been in car clubs ever since high school. It's totally different from 20 years ago, or per se.
Damn, you
Um,
old.
No, I ain't that old.
You just showed your age, brother, 20 years
Hey.
ago. I was 13 20 years ago.
So I knew Money Mike about 2.5 to 3 years. I came from the old club to his club, Street Perfectionz. I'm the road captain. Basically, I lead the pack. I make sure everybody's safe. I mean, yeah, it's snowing outside. So Long Island, New York ain't looking pretty good right now. So whoever listening, be safe out there. At the end of the day,
That's
when
not
you
a
have
threat, that's a promise.
there's a promise. Don't drink and drive. Stay home.
Ever.
But I knew Money Mike 2.5 years. He's not just a member. He's a friend. He's he's family. We all family, you know. I mean, you just go along for the ride. You know, you meet people every day, but when you have a connection in an auto club or MC club, it really doesn't matter. You just have to find that connection, that friendship. You know, some people's not fortunate to have that, you know. Yeah, we just go out, we just have our fun. We play our music. Sometimes we might battle each other. Sometimes we connect with other people that want to join our club, and that's how it starts. Like going back before, you know, we definitely try to go out to feed the homeless. We, you know, put our heart and tears into, you know, finding clothes for them, you know, feed them. We go out to children shelters, you know. We all have children too, so we all have an understanding, you know, what it is to do right by our community and do right for others. So it's not all about music, it's about friendship, family, and you know what you put out is what you're gonna get back, you know.
Right.
That's how it grows. That's so going back to like everywhere we go, it's colorful. Look at this. It's colorful. You can't miss us. So we
I
always
was
have
gonna do it.
we always have people that come up to us and ask us how we
Just
came up with
based
this
on our
idea.
colors.
Yeah,
right
the
there.
colors, Come on, you blocking me, man. People listening.
Okay.
But
They
that's
listen and keep talking.
no, they gotta see me too. I don't have no mask on, so
For-
now they can see
For all
everything
you
I'm
people
saying.
listening, tomorrow after this is aired on Spotify, Google Pod, iHeartRadio, and all that other good stuff, they would just kind of push each other out the way to get in the camera. It's also a radio show. So
6 feet is 6 feet.
Oh, that's
6
right.
feet.
So people on iHeartRadio are not going to be able to see you guys fighting for the spotlight tomorrow.
Yeah. Some people are not gonna know what happened there, so I gotta explain a little bit.
Right. So usually when you hear auto club, you think right away street racing and drag racing, and that's it. And that's not what we are.
Yeah, so
That's
I
more
actually-
because the little kind of you guys kind of got typecasted into that category
The stigmatism of it, yeah.
MC clubs and stuff like that. But what were you saying, Talon? I'm sorry.
So I was going to ask, if the things that Will was mentioning beforehand are those kind of what you feel distinguishes you from other car clubs, the kind of communal work that you do and everything like that? Like what? Because I know you had mentioned in the past, Mike, that you were in car clubs before this one, but things about them had turned you off. So what about the Street Perfectionz is different from other car clubs out there?
Is all the negativity that they had what threw me off? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that. I'm trying to be different than everybody else. You know,
So they were kind of like the proverbial motorcycle kind of auto club. They were into other things that weren't kosher to what you were trying to portray.
No, well, this is an auto club. The rest of them I was auto clubs. You know, we under a WOS, which is a motorcycle club. Okay. What we try to do is focus on people let me just say this. A lot of people focus on one thing. I'm hooking up my truck. This year's going to be crazy. And that's all you hear. Music. That's all. That's all they want to do. If you shine or not, they want to shine. That's it. I'm different. I got guys with better music than me. And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me. It's about all of us.
Good.
And when we go out there to represent Street Perfection. You know, I'm the president. Okay. I got sergeant at arms. I have enforcers. I have secretary, vice president, row captains. So everybody knows their job. And we out there to do what we have to do. We got the smallest music. We got the medium music. We got the crazy music. And now we're getting crazier music. So each one has got their own little thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy for everybody. And whatever they can do, I'll be like, yo, let's try to do something with this. Let's try to do. He never had music. We'll never have music.
I had a boom box, man.
Okay, he had a boom box. A Bluetooth. It was this small.
That's all right. It works.
You gotta get rid of that.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You put
look.
the cup on it or put it in the box, it bumps.
Yeah, no, he had it in the cup holder. Marisol. Okay, Marisol. That goes to show you. Marisol, which is China's wife, right? All this stuff I got here is hers. All that stuff I got here is hers. Her shit's gonna be off the hook. People don't understand how this girl's gonna pull up. They don't understand the shit that she got here that I got for her. Amps, everything.
Right.
Chucheros that go on top. The bass is out of control. So it's not just going out there for music. I want to be different. It's not about me. It's about us. Mm-hmm. When we go out to give, we go with everything we got. And if they don't give, we come out the pocket. You know what I'm saying? We come out the pocket. It is what it is.
Right. So I definitely have to say we're a family. Like, prior to me joining, to me, car clubs were that stigmatism of the racing or the music or more of a gang affiliation. And I hate to say that, but that's what my mind was. But joining this is an extended family. Like, we're all family. Someone has a problem, they dial a number, and we're all there to help them out. And I'm not talking about in a negative way. You can have a flat tire. Someone sends us a message, we have a flat tire. Guess what? You got about 5 or 6 people coming to help you fix that flat tire. You're not standing anywhere by yourself, ever. Ever. We are a family. We come together, we leave together. And again, we're about the cars. We love the cars, but that's not our main focus. Our main focus is the community. It's not. Can you hear the VP talking in the background? She's in my living room.
No.
I told her to be on the show and she didn't want to. So we're an organized organization. So like she was saying, we have bylaws, there's rules to follow, there's dues to pay. It's the general stuff. But again, we're a family.
There's offers to be made.
So you know what? We have the toy drive, and there was 207 kids.
Oh boy, toys.
We felt like we didn't have enough. We came out of pocket and bought extra toys. You know what I mean? Like, we just come out of pocket, and guess what? We went overboard. So there was more than 200 toys going to the hospital after giving all the kids in the shelter 2 or 3 toys each. Wow. You know what I mean? So there's always extra. There's always enough to spend. And if there's not, then guess what? We're yelling at the road captain, hey, run across the street, go pick this up. We ran short. And we always overdo it.
Man. But real quick, talent, right? Talent. Okay. Yeah, like Mike and China was saying, it's all about family, friends. You build up that connection. And to really answer the question a little bit more clearer from a different, perspective, it's not that I was showing my age. It's actually showing wisdom, because you have auto clubs where people think for themselves. Oh, I could do this, I could do that. And that's where the bullshit happens that separate your friends or your members. So in order to be together, yes, China is right. You make one phone call, 6 people is gonna come and help you. If it's a car breakdown, maybe a financial situation, maybe your dog need food or something.
Maybe you just need a hug. Well, I'm not giving anybody a hug right now.
But
as long as you got a mask on, we good.
I'll give you a hug from 6 feet.
So
now, when you guys,
go ahead.
When you guys coordinate those music sessions in big crowds, even before the pandemic, do you have to coordinate with the cops so they don't shut you down?
It depends who's doing it, because when it comes to music, they got to have a how you say it? It's like a license, but it's from like a certain time to a certain time. You know what I mean? You got to have a music permit.
Right. So
Okay.
there's
You get that. You know what I'm saying? We working on all that stuff too.
right.
So it's like doing a block party.
Huh?
Kind
so it's
of,
like
yes.
doing a block party.
Usually
It's kind of
sound
something
ordinance
like that, but it's
in
shut,
Long Island
it's
ends
shut
at
down in
9.
the square. That's it. Just there. There's no people hanging out over there. No, it's just inside that circle. That's it. You come in, you pay, you're gonna battle, whatever. Okay. If you're just gonna come to watch, you park your car over there. You're good. You can come and watch. There's no problem.
Okay.
If you can't do it, you can't do it. But going back to the BS, like you were saying, car meets. It's those what messed it up for everybody. Even during the pandemic, it's these private chat rooms where they say, hey, go meet at Home Depot parking lot somewhere in this area, and you just start hanging out, doing whatever you want. And the cops roll up. Sometimes they scope things out, but they always wait for backup to flush everybody out. I mean, at the end of the day, we all got rights as far as publication, being in club and stuff. But when you start acting dumb, you kind of trespassing, and that's what those people that we call car teams or your high school friends just hanging out. That's what kind of messes up when the police does get involved and start making all these rules and regulations. But we follow the rules because we have a very we have that image out there as an auto
Yeah, you
club
got an image to uphold.
that we have to follow the rules and regulations. So this way the cop will see us next time. And it happened before. We went to car meets and just to hang out, not to, start trouble or anything or hanging out and doing burnouts. We had cops, Suffolk County and Nassau, say, hey, I remember y'all guys. Oh, y'all good. Don't worry.
Yeah,
we had that. One. It's all about your image.
So they respecting the patch.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you live and you learn, but
that's a great reputation to be building with only 2 years on you. But
we have a great reputation.
Exactly.
The cops, they already know what we look like. Then once they see the patches, that's it. The
it's just like the rep we're trying to uphold in the podcast game.
Yeah.
We're coming for all y'all heads.
It's like we go places and
they humble in the auto game, and I'm not going to be humble in the podcast game.
No.
That's like we go places and we help out. We help out communities and everything. And then they see us because our cars are tagged up. So they see us and, you're driving by and they're like, hey, we remember you. Thank you. You helped us out. Or you gave me my coat. Or, you helped me when I didn't have food. And that's just you driving in the neighborhood, going to Home Depot or going to the dollar store. They see you and they remember you. And that's a great feeling to know you helped someone. And it's not like, oh, there go those people again. No, they know who you are and they thank you for it.
I was at the car wash. Just a little short thing. I was at the car wash. And this lady, it was like 3 cars down. I seen her. She got out the car. She came all the way to where I was and said, I know you. I said, you know me? You know me from where? Oh, that you was by the church. You was giving out clothes to all those people. God bless you and this and that. I thought I seen you before. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this happened in Coram, and we live in Copic. You understand? So now we're doing these things, and it's great.
Stop giving out your location.
That is great. That is great. So,
well, while you're giving out your location, why don't you tell us where we can find your website? Where can we donate to your cause? All my listeners in other countries and other states, they're going to want to know where they can find you.
Well, we're on. Go ahead.
Don't give out your address, though. we don't want your address. We just want your website.
You can follow us on Instagram, Street Perfection Auto Club. On Facebook, Street Perfectionz. You can always email us at streetperfections@gmail.com. We're always interviewing and taking new members.
Now, do you guys got merchandise?
We don't right now. We get it, and as soon as we get it, it's gone. So, like, we had masks and gone. Like, they didn't even make it back to the house. We got to the event, and they were gone. And people were mad that we ran out. And I mean, they come out in bundles and gone. So, but we do have them. I mean, as we get them, we post them on Instagram and Facebook. So,
and for your next upcoming drives, where do you take donations? Do you take them on Facebook or Instagram?
We usually do them on both. We post the link, like we usually do an Amazon link, and you could donate through there, or if there's toys through there, or you can always, again, send us a message on either one. And we'll meet up with you. We'll tell you how you could donate. We'll tell you the Cash App, however you want to do it. So.
Right. Anybody out there in Junkland got any questions?
So, what was Mike? What was the first time like you found yourself really wanting to get into the music aspect of like car clubs? Like when did you like come across that culture and you were like, I want to do that and I want to do it well?
Like I started say about 5 years ago.
Okay.
When I was with another club. When I first I wasn't in no club. I was nothing. I had another car. I was hooked up and everything. And there was a truck there. And I was like, wow, damn, that shit is nice with the music, and it had the name on the back. So I went in the store. I stopped and I went inside the store. I said, listen, how can we do this? I said, listen, you can do it like this, like this, like this. And I did it, and that's how it started. And after a while, and it was large, but I seen a lot of bad things and like the movement, not all together, and I just didn't like that at all.
Okay.
So it started to another one, then I went to another one, and then it was all about it. I found it like they were really selfish, and I was like, you know what? It's time. So I just took it to another level.
Okay. So, Will, I know you mentioned that you've been into car clubs since you were younger. Were you always into the music aspect as well, or were you into different aspects of like in the car clubs and everything, either racing or like the rims and like souping it up, or was it always kind of music for you? Because I know you mentioned you haven't really had a system or anything like that, so you must have a love in a different vein or something.
Yeah, soon you get a car, especially if it's your first car, the first thing you always want to do is put rims on it, and some tinted windows, a little music, but back then, like I said, Run DMC, you put the boom box in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you do it. But when I met Mike, I didn't really I hooked up little amps and subs, the last generation, but when you see these big speakers, they call chicheros. I didn't know none about chicheros, which is a speaker box that holds 4,000 watts or 10,000 watts. I didn't know that you could hook up.
Don't feel bad. I just found out right now because you said it. I don't know what the hell that is.
Hey, you learn something new. I guess that's the proper way. But you learn something new every day. So
yeah, hell yeah.
30,000 watts. You buy a new car, you're only gonna get 400 watts. You can have a Bentley and still have 400 watts of speakers, but you talking about 30,000, 50,000 watts, 80,000 watts. We have other people that have 80,000 watts in a Honda CR-V.
Damn.
Wow.
So that's nothing. I mean,
that's nothing. We got a guy that that one amp is 160,000. 1 amp. You know what I mean? With 20.
How many amps you got?
Me, I got 1, 4, 5, and I got one there 6. And I have 7 batteries.
Wow.
Yeah, they're Joe batteries. They're not your norm.
Long Island, put all your fine china away. But we want to thank you guys again, man, for coming on. It was a pleasure having you guys on. Before we get out of here, is there anything else you want to plug? Your upcoming Easter event? Anything?
No, right now that's what we, it's of what's going on right now with all this pandemic stuff. It's hard to do something right now because there's only a certain amount of way to do it, so it's kind of hard. So we're just waiting to see when it gets warmer. I mean, there's things are dropping right now, which is great, but we still gotta wait.
Sunshine, make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We post every single event that we're doing. Everything is up there. So wherever we're gonna be, we will let you know. So again, we have our 2nd annual car show. We'll post dates as soon as we get them. So just make sure you follow us. We'll keep you posted.
Follow, share, subscribe. You'll definitely, if you subscribe, you'll definitely get notified with every notification and everything on Facebook.
Right. We even post, they're getting in trouble for rearranging the whole office. The VP just came home. There's times we even post just music, like we'll go out to an empty lot and just play music, just to
Sound check.
play music. So
Sound check.
right.
Good
So,
acoustic right there.
yep. So we're definitely a family. So
That's awesome. That's
good
definitely
thing.
something good, especially for the community to know that there's a group out there that's really like kind of tight knit and really supportive in that regard, and also has fun. So I definitely hope you guys continue with your growth and your communal activities. It sounds like it's a really great thing what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well,
we'll see if we can't get a little Street Perfection Talking Junk Network event going on one day.
Oh, definitely. We can do that.
that'd be dope.
We can do that. I'm gonna
Definitely will.
Next time we have one out in Jersey on May, I'm gonna FaceTime you.
Okay.
All right.
We do. You know what I mean?
Sounds good.
Yo,
Yeah,
we
maybe
shut down
we'll,
the whole bridge one time.
You didn't see
If
me
you
on
guys do it,
Yo, you see me on the bridge when I locked it down?
Oh man, that
nah, I
was
didn't.
I locked the whole bridge down, opened doors, put the music up, and just locked it down. It was a standstill. It was a standstill. There was no movement.
nothing.
Wow.
And the only way the cops would have got me was a helicopter, and that was the only way because the bridge is there.
Next time you guys do an event on a Saturday night, let us know. We'll do a live break room and we'll take interviews and stuff from your event.
All right, that sounds great. So just remember, May 9th, we're going to Jersey.
May 9th.
Yeah.
All right. Well, luckily your secretary is our secretary, so she can put it on the calendar.
Okay.
With that being said, thank you guys for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
It's never a pleasure.
You're lucky my mother watches this because you know what you would have got, right? Read between the lines. Be careful.
Love you guys.
Management is watching.
It's all right. What we got here? Yeah, I want to see those big speakers at work.
Yeah.
It's there somewhere.
They're on the back right there, next to the white car. They're on the black car.
Jen, we don't own any of the music being played on this episode. We don't want to be sued.
Nah. Unless it gets us good exposure.
We don't own any rights to any of this goddamn music.
All these old ladies.
Tell the VP we've seen her creeping in the back.
Mm-hmm. She should have just came on. Heard her over here and seen her over there.
That must be close. All right, guys. Thank you guys from Talking Junk from Street Perfectionz. We love you all. Thank you for tuning in.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Catch us
Thank you.
live every Friday on Talking Junk, every Saturday in the break room, and go buy some damn liquor. Sugar Works.
That's right. Sugar Works. Work that
Yo,
shit.
send me some from Florida.
Definitely. Tomorrow, join us. We're going to be talking about a crazed serial killer who chopped up his victims and sold them on the side of the road as hamburgers.
That's right.
What?
That's how McDonald's got its start. We're going to find out tomorrow.
8:35 tomorrow night. Stay tuned.
Amen.
That's crazy.
Good night,
All
guys.
right. All right. Have a good one, man. God bless.
Good night. Good night, John.